The Star Wars Order 66 event has just started here inside of Fortnite, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you every single leak we have about it, so make sure to stay until the very end of this video. Before we start with the video, I just want to remind you guys that more than 90% of you guys are not yet subscribed. That means you're missing out on a chance of getting a free gift from me, as I do gift 5 lucky subscribers every day here on the channel. So if you guys are in need of a free gift, all you need to do for a chance is subscribe to the channel with post notifications turned on, drop a like on this video, and most importantly, comment down below your Epic Games username. That's it, enjoy the video. Alright guys, so just like I said, in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Order 66 event here inside of Fortnite, and we have so many leaks about it that we're going to be talking about in today's video, and I'm going to show you a lot of different stuff about it, so let's go and get started. So first up guys, this event is going to be made of 3 different stages, so there's going to be like 3 different stages to this event, 3 different parts basically, and now we are at the very first one. So let me explain the first stage of this event right here. So the first stage of this event is going to be, literally it's called the first stage, but basically what is about this first stage? So basically the first stage doesn't really contain a lot of stuff. It just has like these outposts around the map, as you guys know, those like Republic outposts, and also we have some lightsabers, some new blasters and stuff like that. It's not so much of a stuff, but the other stages are going to be really big, and we're going to receive a literal mid-season live event we're going to be talking about in today's video. So yeah, it's going to be crazy. So the first stage, like I said, basically contains some outposts, some new blasters, some new lightsabers and stuff like that. It's not so much of an exciting thing, but now let's move on to stage number 2. So stage number 2 is called the Fall of Republic. So basically in stage number 2, what's going to be happening is we're going to be getting a bunch of clone troopers around the map, and we're probably going to get like more outposts, and we're going to get a lot of clone troopers around the map, and some Republic Star Destroyers are going to be arriving in the Fortnite map. So when you look at the sky, you're going to be able to see like 3 different Republic Star Destroyers right up there, and we're going to get some clone troopers every single match from those huge ships, like huge spaceships up there in the sky. And basically all of these clone troopers are going to be passive, so they won't attack you unless you attack them. So they're going to be like literally neutral. They're going to be good. They're going to be just like vibing on their own, chilling on their own. They won't attack anybody. And also in the second stage, there is a chance we might get a new character in the map, like you can get a lightsaber from, and this character is probably going to be added as a skin as well. So we don't really know about it, but there's a chance we might get a new character. It might either be light side or dark side. We don't know anything about it, but basically that's about the second stage. The second stage is not so complicated, not so exciting as well. We get those clone troopers, just like I said, we get some huge spaceships and stuff like that. Not so much exciting, but still cool. And by the way, each one of these stages are going to be lasting about 1 week, so it's going to be 3 weeks in total once we come to the end, I guess. So basically this is the second stage, the Fall of the Republic. Now let's go and take a look at the third stage of the Order 66 live event. So the third stage is called the First Galactic Empire. So in the last stage, literally the bad guys win, their plan works perfectly, and the good guys lose. And once this happens, guys, all of the clone troopers are going to become hostile, they're going to become evil, and they're going to fight against you. So when you go close to them, they're going to be attacking you. So they're going to literally become our enemies, and they become the bad side. They become the bad guys. And once this happened and the bad guys win, the evil mastermind Emperor Palpatine is going to be arriving as well. He's also going to be added as a character you can get a lightsaber from. He's going to bring his own new like force powers and abilities, which are probably going to be like the strongest of them all, because I'm going to talk about it later on, but he's going to bring a new force power, which is like a lot stronger than the existing ones. So yeah, it's gonna be fire. But basically we're gonna get the Emperor Palpatine arrive in the map, because he literally planned all of this for like a very long time, and finally his plan works out, so he arrives in the island. And basically there's one more thing, that one of the other characters, like Anakin Skywalker, like the Anakin Skywalker Riftgate, might disappear, guys, because I'm gonna explain why. Because once the Empire takes the control, and they like basically start the First Galactic Empire, and once the Republic falls, Anakin Skywalker might go, because we're going to be getting Darth Vader. I don't want to give out like so many spoilers here, but basically we're going to be getting a Darth Vader boss with his stormtroopers, and probably in this last stage, guys, all clone troopers might turn into stormtroopers. That's not guaranteed, but there is a little chance this might happen. And if it happens, it's going to be pretty correct, because this live event is kind of mirroring the actual movies of Star Wars. You know what I mean if you watch the Star Wars movies, and if you haven't, just go watch them. You won't regret it. All of the movies, especially the first 6 movies, are great. Alright, so basically, they are going to be arriving in the island. These new, Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader and Stormtroopers might arrive. There's a little chance for that as well. And all the clone troopers are going to become hostile. They're going to attack you. They're going to become the bad guys when they were actually the good guys back then, but now they are the bad guys. And basically, it's going to be just like that. It's going to be pretty good. And the thing is, we're probably going to get this live event started. And once the live event starts, we're probably going to jump to the island with our lightsabers and we're going to fight against these clone troopers. That's what I think is going to happen once the actual live event starts. Because when we switch from the 2nd stage to the 3rd stage, that's going to be when the live event actually starts. So that's going to be when we're going to be playing this live event. So as I said, what I expect is we're going to be in the battle bus. The Palpatine is going to say, the time has come, execute Order 66. Then we're going to jump to the island. There's going to be all these clone troopers everywhere. We're probably going to have some lightsabers and stuff like that. And basically that's probably going to be the only thing we have. And we're going to fight against these clone troopers to protect the island from them, I guess. And there's going to be Darth Vader. There's going to be Palpatine. We're going to be fighting against them. And we're going to have our Force powers. We're going to just fight against them with our Jedi lightsabers. And probably we're only going to have Jedi lightsabers. We won't have Sith lightsabers because, the Sith is the enemy and we're the Jedi. So I guess we're going to have the Jedi lightsabers and just only them. And we're going to fight against them and defend the island from them. And that's what I think the live event is going to be looking like. And what I think is this is probably going to be one of the best live events in the history of Fortnite because it's there's a lot of leaks we have about it. We're going to be talking about every single thing in today's video, but it's going to be huge, guys. And once the live event is actually over, when everything is over, we're going to get this downtime. And once the downtime ends, we're going to get all of these new additions to the game. And what I think is probably the enemy is going to win. I don't think we're going to be winning. I guess they're going to win and they're going to take over the island, and once the downtime ends, we're going to see this brand new island with all these Star Wars editions, all these Galactic Empire editions, their outposts, their stormtroopers, their officers, literally their things around the map because they're probably going to be taking over the island. And once the Galactic Empire takes over the map, there might be a Rebel Alliance type of thing that's going to help us to fight against them. It's like a theory I made, but I guess something like this is probably going to happen. I guess there's going to be this Rebel Alliance. We're going to do their missions and quests and stuff like that to help them, defeat the Empire. At least that's what I think, because at some point, the Empire needs to be defeated. They can't just stay there for the whole time. At least, this might happen after some time. Not exactly when all of this, starts, but after a few weeks, maybe, this might take place. And we might fight against them, we might defeat them. There might be maybe even another live event. I don't know, guys. But this is what we're thinking about it. There's a few more additions that I'm going to be talking about in this video, and these are pretty insane. Now, just like I said, Palpatine is going to be getting his own Force power, which is going to be Force Lightning. So if you are a Star Wars fan like I am, you should definitely know that Palpatine loves to throw lightning out of his fingers. That's his favorite move. He likes to do it so much. He likes to throw lightning out of his fingers all of the time. And just because of that, we're going to be getting this brand new Force power, which is going to allow us to throw lightning out of our fingers to our opponent. And it's probably going to destroy our opponents because this is a really powerful Force ability. It's going to make your opponent get a lot of damage. It's going to throw it to the sky maybe they're going to get fall damage. So it's pretty powerful. And also on top of this, we're going to be getting another Force power from someone else. We don't know who that someone is, but they might be a Jedi, I guess, from the light side, someone from the light side. And they're going to be bringing a new Force power called Lift. So basically, as you guys know, we have this Force power called Force Pull, which allows you to pull stuff to yourself with force. But this Force Lift is 1,000 times stronger version of it, which is going to allow you to pull everything to yourself. This might be literally buildings, trees, your enemies, everyone with your Force power. And what I think is, nobody has ever talked about this before, but what I think is this is definitely going to be the Force power of Darth Vader. So I don't want to give out too much spoilers, as I said, but Anakin Skywalker is going to be gone, and we're going to get Darth Vader. And once Darth Vader comes, he's probably going to be really strong, because Darth Vader is one of the strongest characters in the Star Wars franchise. So once he arrives, the Force Lift probably is going to be his Force ability. There's a few more Force ability leaks as well, but these are the ones we expect to arrive. So Force Lift, and Force Lightning. These are the only ones that we expect to arrive because the other ones have already been added. And also guys, here is another pretty exciting thing. We're finally gonna be getting the lightsaber pickaxes inside of the item shop. So basically, data miners could find a item, a cosmetic codenamed pencil in the files. You know, it kind of reminds you of a lightsaber when you see a pencil, because they don't want to just like give out the real name, so they put something random and it's codenamed pencil. And this cosmetic has a bunch of different color styles you can use. This can be like, they're actually named with like the fruits names like cherry and, you know, mango and stuff like that. But all of these fruits have their own unique colors. So cherry is red, you know, mango is, you know, orange or yellow. So you can think about it just like that. So it seems like there's a bunch of these fruits names out there, which, you know, all refer to a color name. And, you know, lightsabers have colors. And by the way, this is like a customizable cosmetic. So this is pretty likely to be a lightsaber pickaxe, and it's probably finally going to be arriving inside of the item shop, probably right after this live event. So once the Order 66 live event takes place, and after the downtime, we're probably going to be getting this lightsaber pickaxe, customizable lightsaber pickaxe inside the item shop. And this might be one of the most wanted cosmetics in the history of Fortnite. Everyone wants to see this inside the item shop. There is one thing I wonder: if we get the lightsaber pickaxes, and if we also have the lightsabers inside of the game as like weapons, isn't it going to be a little, you know, confusing? When your opponent has a lightsaber, you won't be able to understand which lightsaber do they have. Do they have the pickaxe or the weapon? So that's one thing that makes me think a little bit. That might be a reason they might not add it. But, you know, they still might add it. There's a pretty big chance they might add it because this cosmetic literally refers to a lightsaber. That's like the first thing that comes to the mind. So at least that's what everyone thinks. And I think exactly like that as well. So far, guys, these are everything we know about the Order 66 live event and basically the Star Wars update in Fortnite. And you let me know, guys, what do you think about this live event? In my opinion, this might be one of the best live events in Fortnite history. I literally can't wait for it, guys, because I'm a really big Star Wars fan and also I'm a really big Fortnite fan, and seeing both of these together is really good. But yeah, that was basically it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel with the post notifications turned on so you won't be missing out on any future uploads from me. And also, please consider dropping a like on this video, as it really helps the channel out. So I will see you guys later in different videos. Take care. Bye.